But not, there are types of cards. There's some cards that there are some cards
We have the SDA.
you can have like those people of SDA.
Hello guys. I hope you're doing good. This is what we call the Kiti Moto show. In English, you can call it the hot seat show, where we talk about relationship stuff. And I'm here with my guy, Dr. Evans. He's a very good friend of ours, especially for this Kiti Moto show for relationship. And today we want to talk about something that is very, very serious and something that is really affecting many people. And we want to talk about, is it really good for somebody who is in a relationship to have a very close friend with somebody of the opposite sex, and this person is neither the spouse, nor the girlfriend, nor the fiancé? Is it really good? And today, me and Evans, we're here and we want to really talk about this issue, and we want to see what is going to happen. Now, I want to ask you, I want you to post your answers. What do you really think? If you say yes, I want you to give your reasons. If you also say no, I want you to give your reasons. Remember to comment about this issue because it's a very, very serious issue that I want us to handle. Now, Mr. Evans, karibu kwenye show.
Asante sana.
Now, what do you think about this issue that we have just mentioned, according to you?
According to me, I say that there is no problem having a close friend of the opposite sex, and you are dating, or you are married, or you have a girlfriend. It depends with very many things.
Are you serious?
Yes.
It means that
there's no problem.
It means that you can allow your girlfriend to have another boy very close to him.
Yes, I can.
Hey, okay. Okay. Why do you say so? Why do you say so?
So I think the most important things is between my girlfriend or a spouse of that person and that close friend of the opposite sex. So for example, like those two people, that relationship of theirs, one thing they must know that this friend is dating or this friend is married. So if that close friend knows these things, so the relationship, they will be the relationship knowing that as much as I'm afraid of this person, this is how far we can go. For example,
okay. You go deeper. Don't you think that when maybe your girlfriend is having a close relationship with another man, don't you think it can bring some temptations? And many people here in our country are what we call hyenas in Kiswahili. Don't you think that maybe if you just have a small problem with your girlfriend, this other man is going to be the shoulder she's going to lean on?
So one thing that I believe is that relationships are built on trust. And the moment I trust my girlfriend or someone trusts his or her spouse, he or she would have that a lot of insecurities around him or around who the spouse is interacting with him. So if you build your relationship on trust, you won't have those many insecurities. And also, I can say, like I was talking about the boundaries. These people, they're this friend and this other person who is in a relationship. They can set boundaries. They can have the do's and the don'ts. And one thing, the reason why sometimes someone cheats with a best friend or a close friend is because they don't disclose their relationship status. Or even if they know that this person is dating, but they don't talk about it. Like when you talk about something, you tell your close friend, I am in a relationship or I'm married. But now these are the things that we can do. We can go to this place, like we can go have a fun, we can do this and this. For example, we can let me think about something. Or you can just say that we can go have a dinner, or you can go for lunch, you can talk. But there are some places that you will restrict yourself from going. Especially the private places mostly.
Now, you have talked about something that is very key.
Yeah.
You have talked about trust.
Yes.
Now, don't you think there are things, trust is not something that you just tell somebody, I want you to trust me. No, there is a way somebody behaves for a period of time, then you gain trust over this person. Now, don't you think having a close friend of an opposite sex will hinder that trust? Although you are saying just trust me, but don't you think it can hinder that trust? Now tell me, just tell me.
I think before you start dating someone, you cannot date someone that you don't trust. You must be trusting that person, and also when you have a girlfriend or a fiancé, you know that this person I trust him or her, I know he or she can do this or cannot do this. Although at some point people claim to the trust, that's why I was talking about boundaries. When these two close people, they set boundaries, then they say that in our friendship we can go up to this level. Yeah, they can maintain their greetings to handshake. They don't go past
they don't go past handshake.
They don't go past handshake. That is not what they should.
But when
two of them.
Yeah, but when we talk about somebody is opposite sex and is very close, when you say very close, they might have gone past handshake. Maybe they are hugging each other or something. Don't you think if they go maybe beyond that boundary, it can be causing a...
No, but someone will know how their limits. There are some people, they know that their limit is handshake. Or even if they are close, they can hug. But not, there are types of hugs. There are some hugs that
we have the SDA hug.
You can hug like those people of SDA, But
or they can hug that kind of hug.
There are some kind of hugs that now they go to extremes. Like you find someone hugging your girlfriend for 15 minutes. That one now. That's not where temptation comes in. But even if it's hugging, but then you set your boundaries well, you find that there will be no temptations along the way.
Very true. Yeah. Now another thing that also I think you are talking about in general about this boundary and trust is what he's talking about is about maturity.
Yes.
Maturity, you just know that this one is the opposite sex, but she's neither my girlfriend, my wife, nor my fiancé.
Yeah.
So even though she's close to me or even though he's close to me, I have to maintain my maturity and I have to maintain my borders. I think that's what you're trying to say.
In fact, that was I was coming there. I wanted my other thing that I was thinking was about respect. When you have a close friend who is in a relationship, you should have respect for that person. Number one, you should respect that close friend of yours. You should know that this is my close friend. This is what I can do with her or him, and this is where we can't go beyond. That is called respect. Number two, you should also respect yourself as a close friend. You respect the boyfriend or the husband or the wife or the girlfriend, and also you should respect that relationship that your close friend is in. So when you draw a boundary where you respect this person, and also you know what you should do or you should not do, knowing that this is just your friend. I think close friend you can just even
okay. Now, I want you to advise me on this. Now, you see, for example, what you have said is very true. If people do whatever you have said, they are going to have a very good relationship, even though they have close friends of opposite sex. But now, when it comes to a time that now your spouse is not comfortable with this person you are having maybe a close relationship of the opposite sex, now what should somebody do?
Your spouse is not comfortable with that. But such things, they always arise in relationships because sometimes when I'm dating and then my girlfriend is going out with the close friend. At some point I just feel I would be comfortable. So such things, I think the best way is just to talk about it. You just talk about it so that sometimes you can be thinking something is happening, but the fact is nothing is happening. They are just friends, they're just hanging out. So the important thing is if the three parties can just come out clear. They can come out clean so that you just know how things are. I think that one can help.
That is
to
good.
Clear out the insecurities. Because the they will definitely arise
at some point. Now we must, one of the ways that you have talked about, if maybe you found your spouse or your friend, your boyfriend, girlfriend is having a close relationship with another person, the best thing is to call for talk. You communicate, say this and this, say how you're feeling. Maybe if you're not feeling good, you should say. And also you should, if you are the one maybe close to the other gender, you're supposed to be very reasonable with your spouse or with your friend. I think that is what we are trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So that we should, sometimes we try to hinder the relationship with other people, and we come to a place we realize that it's the other relationship that maybe open other doors for some people. You might find that somebody is having a relationship with somebody, not the husband, not the wife, but the person maybe is just close to him or her. But you find through this relationship, at least you gain some other things. So it is good for you to handle that situation very well.
Yes. So the bottom line, what I can say is that in a relationship or in an engagement or a marriage, both parties can just have a close friend. But now, one thing your fiancé or that person you are dating, the respect must be there. Communication must be there. Boundaries must be set. And also, something like, and also both of you should have that self-respect and self-control. You should know that even that person who is dating, at some point you'll find that this person who is dating is the one tempting the close friend. So sometimes
I get the point.
So everyone should just respect the other. So you should, even that person who is dating should respect this one as my close friend. This is just my friend. My boyfriend, I respect him as a boyfriend or as my husband. So those are just the basic things that when we do them or we apply them in our relationships, I think things will just move.
So that has been our question for you today. So I want you to give us what you think about it. What do you think about, is it wise or is it good for somebody to have a close friend of the opposite sex, close to your husband, your wife, your fiancé, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend? What do you think about it? If you have something, I want you to say to us and speak to us. Comment. If you have a comment, write it down there. If you have a very tough question that you'd like us to handle, you'd like us to deal with, also write it down there. We are going to talk about it. Also, if you want to talk to us, our WhatsApp number is there. You can WhatsApp at Dr. Evans and we shall sort out every problem that you have. Stay blessed. This is Kiti Moto Show. We talk about relationship. We are here to ensure that your relationship is working. Stay blessed.